He's a two-time Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter known as the king of indie soul music. We get to listen to Eric Roberson's new album. Summer's not over yet. Fire up the grill and get ready to cook some burgers with my favorite, the cherry cricket. Plus, enjoy the end of summer with a walk along the Santa Fe Art District. Our preview of the artists in residence at Platform. Put a little cocoa in your life.
Portions of Colorado and Company contain paid content.
Gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
Welcome so much to Colorado and Company. I love having y'all here. Okay, I just went to a Rockies game. Go Rockies. They're okay. And it started off super hot, then it got cloudy, then it started to rain, and then it went back to sunny. And it was this all within 20 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna ask Dave here how you make sure your home is ready for all of that crazy Colorado weather. As you know, Dave Thomas is here with more on how to help. Plus, he's got a big sale going on.
We do. This is the big semi-annual sale. Here we go.
So Dave, everyone seems really stressed. You can help. Why is now the perfect time? Because you've been saying this to us for a long time.
Well, just as you described, Colorado experiences some of the most severe temperature swings in the country, and unfortunately there's not a lot of building products that can hang out to that. Most new homes today are built with plastic vinyl windows, typically white, because white reflects the most amount of heat.
Oh,
but
I didn't know that.
These windows are expanding and contracting like nobody's business.
We don't want that.
We don't, and they're getting brittle. Hail will blow them up. Typically a vinyl window in Colorado, it's not going to biodegrade, obviously the ocean's full of it, but 5 to 7 years for efficiency, that's not good enough. And obviously with the home prices still so high here in Colorado, you want to take care of your most valuable asset. And that's where Marvin Window comes in. It's a 114-year-old family-owned company, which is unheard of.
Yeah, that's huge.
I can get parts on a Marvin Window that are 20 to 30 years old. This is their new Vivid line. These are hand-built in Kansas City. Just built a state-of-the-art factory there. This is fiberglass. The frame is fiberglass, the sash is fiberglass, and the theory behind that is it doesn't expand and contract, right? It's not moving. This is a 50-year window. Hail or high water. This window in the summertime, right now, where the temperatures are so high, will literally deflect 98.5% of all radiant heat.
So you need less AC.
If spec'd properly, correct. But in winter, just around the corner here, it's going to keep that temperature inside your house.
Brilliant.
Most vinyl windows are dependent on argon for efficiency. Argon's a heavy gas that's between the panes. It doesn't stay in the window. It leaks out over time.
Oh, wow.
So most windows actually decline in efficiency over time. Once the argon's gone,
it's argon.
It's gone. You just have panes of glass. There's nothing keeping the heat in your house.
Yeah.
This window doesn't need argon. It's the coating technology, so it will always be at that level. This is what the semi-annual sale is for right there, guys. That's what Mountain Safe does best. Those are combinations of our James Hardy fiber cement siding with some really cool Marvin windows in there. So,
I like the black. That looks great.
Absolutely gorgeous. And you can't do that in a vinyl window because it's melting to begin with. But the fiberglass, this thing will deflect 300 degrees of heat, no problem.
Wow.
Black away, bronze, really cool colors. We are Class A contractors at Mountain Safe. We run our own crews. If you want bigger openings like those doors you saw or bigger windows.
Yeah, you can make as many,
we can cut all of that in. We have structural engineers on staff, and it's what we're known for.
I've read some of your reviews. They're outstanding.
Thank you.
You don't see that anymore, do you?
No, customer service is a dying breed for sure, but we do everything too. A lot of companies will be like, yeah, we'll put the windows in, but we're not going to case them, or we're not going to paint, or we're not going to fix the drywall. We do everything, start to finish, one stop. Everything we do is warranted for life. This little gray thing around the outside of the window that Adam's showing for us here, this is a
flange.
You got it. This is a nailing fin. This is critical to putting a window in an opening properly. We silicone the back of it, we tape it off to the sheathing of the house, and then we replace your trim. This is not a lick and stick, slam in the hole, cheap replacement window. These are full frame windows.
Vivid, they're called Vivid?
This is the new Vivid from Marvin, yep.
Okay, I want to ask you, the best part too is like when I have someone come over for windows, they're like, you have to get this now or you're going to jump off a cliff. You guys are so different. Free consultations?
Sales companies, free consultations, no pressure. Appointments usually are 30 to 45 minutes depending on how involved what you want to do is. Totally consultative. We build 3D renderings with the satellite imagery, or we even have AI computer images that can show your actual house inside and outside.
So helpful.
We're remodeling our kitchen. We want to have a massive window that will pass out to a bar. Sure, we can do
Show
all
you
that.
that.
Yeah, it'll render everything. It's really, really cool.
This is the 3D rendering you guys are seeing. They literally ping it off of satellites. All right, tell me about the sale, because it's not just windows, it's also siding. Is that true?
That's correct. The James Hardie siding outsells everything in Colorado, 20 to 1. We are one of the largest James Hardie residers in the country. We won the President's Award last year. It's a lifetime product. Look at that house, gorgeous. It
Look at that color.
looks like real wood, except you're never going to paint it or touch it again. It's hail-proof, rot-proof, and most important, fire resistant. So if you live in the mountains, you know how hard it is to get homeowners insurance up there. The Hardie will keep your homeowners insurance in place. 700 plus custom
That's what I was
colors.
gonna ask, how
We
many?
can make it look like real wood if you want us to. It will literally change the curb appeal of your home.
Okay, talk to me about also the Greenwood Village showroom, because it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really
You can go in anytime?
anytime, Monday through Saturday. Make an appointment. A lot of times the sales rep will go out to your house initially,
Okay.
do the renderings for you and stuff, invite you back to the showroom so we can throw it up on the big screens. You have all the samples there. You can see the big, huge, multi-functioning doors that we have that the guys obviously can't get in their cars.
Yeah, right.
So really, really neat. And we have all 5 lines of Marvin's product. They have a price point for everyone.
So the budget is there, no matter
It's
what.
there, and this discount that we're running this month, there's a bifold, really cool.
love that.
The discount that we're running this month is huge.
Yeah, it's the best one.
It is. It's 20% off, but we're giving you 2 years of free money. No down payment, no interest, no payments are due for 2 years. Simply pay it off at the end of the 2 years, and you're out the door.
And you can do payment plans if you want in between.
sure. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
no problem.
Guys, this is a no-brainer. Listen up, Coco viewers. Check out Mountain Safe Exteriors to get that 20% off new windows and siding. You also get their free 3D design service, clear and transparent pricing. And as he said, this is my favorite part, no payments, no interest for 2 years. I want you to go to mountainsafe.com for more info or visit that beautiful showroom. It's in Greenwood Village. You can also call 720-955-2120. Mountain Safe Exteriors sponsor today's segment. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Beautiful flange. You have a beautiful flange. All right, it's never too early for some burgers. Cherry Cricket is here to show us how to do it right. That's coming up. But first, we know you love the outdoors here in Colorado. Everybody's doing the outdoorsy thing. Well, we have fantastic mountains, but just north of us is the ultimate fall mountain escape. Earlier, Kelly talked to travel expert and your bucket list guide, Justin Walter. He shares why you need to experience the birthplace of adventure by air, land, and sea. Take a look.
Justin, I'm always so excited to talk to you. You just wrapped up an epic road trip in Canada's birthplace of adventure. So tell me everything.
Yeah, right now I'm in the southeast corner of British Columbia, having just gone to Yoho National Park, Golden, and Revelstoke. And as you can see, it's gorgeous here.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And we love to have you on because you always have the best ideas with how to explore the places you're in. So what's it like from the air to start?
Yeah, so they call this the birthplace of adventure because there's so much to do in terms of adventure here. And going from the air for those experiences is a beautiful, jaw-dropping way to really experience this destination. It spans 4 different mountain ranges and over 60 national parks. So one thing I'm gonna recommend is tandem paragliding. You do this in Golden out of Mount 7 at 6,500 feet above sea level, and you get these awe-inspiring views of the mountains, the river, and it is just a beautiful way to take it in a peaceful way. And then I would also recommend, there's scenic helicopter experiences that you can do to take in the snow-capped mountains, the glaciers, and it's a really unique way to experience this destination. And what's incredible is this is a year-round destination. Coming in the fall is gonna be an incredible time to come because there's lower prices, less crowds, and you truly feel like you have the mountains all to yourself.
Oh, that is beautiful. And plus you get all the beautiful trees changing.
Yes.
That is my favorite time of year. Okay,
Yes.
Justin, tell me about if we wanted to have an adventure on land.
Yeah, so there's a ton of trails, there's a ton of valleys, so land adventures here are incredible. One thing I'm gonna recommend for outdoor explorers in the Denver area is hiking. The hiking in British Columbia is incredible. This is a mecca, a hiker's paradise. Yoho National Park has these powerful waterfalls, these beautiful valleys, and if you're there, hiking around Emerald Lake is an iconic must. And if you want to step out of your comfort zone, which I always highly recommend, I'm going to recommend a Via Ferrata in Golden. Now, this is where you go to Kicking Horse Mountain Resort. You basically put on a harness, attach yourself to some carabiners and some lines, and then you scale the side of the mountain. It is exhilarating. We just did it yesterday, and I am still on a high from doing that experience. Literally and figuratively, there's so many outdoor adventures here on the land that everyone can enjoy.
Oh, Justin, I am so excited for you. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm coming and I'm checking that out. I wanna have that high that you have right now.
Yes, yes.
Let's talk a little bit about how we can explore via water.
Yeah, if you're coming to British Columbia, exploring via water is an absolute must. You know, those iconic turquoise lakes. Renting a canoe on Emerald Lake in British Columbia is a bucket list must. Paddling through those waters, I just still can't believe that that's the actual color of the water. So going there, getting on a canoe is a must. And if you want to pick up the speed a little bit, you can take a Revy Jets excursion in Revelstoke down the Columbia River, where you're going at a high speed pace through the valleys, through the mountains. So it's exhilarating all at the same time. The water is also incredible in Golden because I'm going to recommend canyoning. Have you heard of canyoning?
No, tell me all about it.
Okay, canyoning is where you basically rappel down the mountain. This is in Beartooth Canyon. And what you're gonna do is also go down 3 waterfalls. It is incredible. Shout out to JP, our guide. We had such a blast doing canyoning where you're gonna get wet and wild. It's an absolutely incredible adventure.
Oh, Justin, you are so cool. After all that exploring, let's say we wanna chill and do a little recharging. Where can we stay?
Yeah, so what I really love about exploring and what I really picked up on is there's a small town charm everywhere we've gone. Everyone has been so welcoming and friendly, and they really love and take pride in the region. And you're gonna find that translates into the lodging. Emerald Lake Lodge is an absolute must. I know we've talked about hiking around it and going canoeing, but staying there, add that to your bucket list because you're gonna get to enjoy that peaceful, tranquil, turquoise waters and lake that we all want to enjoy in British Columbia. Then when you're in Golden, Edelweiss Village and Resort are newly renovated Swiss chalets, which are just incredible. They're beautiful homes that you get to have as your home base. And then right now, I am in Sutton Place in Revelstoke, and this is gonna be your classic, luxurious mountain resort where you have the ski lifts, you have adventure. There's actually a roller coaster we're gonna go on later today. There's so much to do here all season, skiing in the winter, and then what we've talked about all year round.
Oh, this sounds like my kind of place, Justin. Thank you so much for joining us. We always love when you come on.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. See you soon.
Start planning your own epic adventure in British Columbia. Head over to supernaturalbc.com, and for additional travel inspiration from Justin Walter, check out yourbucketlistguide.com. You can also find him on socials at yourbucketlistguide. They sponsored today's segment. Well, we've got a special treat for our Coco viewers this Tuesday morning. Still ahead, 2-time Grammy-nominated artist Eric Roberson is in Studio B. Get to know him. That's coming up next. He's a 2-time Grammy-nominated artist and author known as the King of Indie Soul Music. Let's get to know the very talented Eric Roberson. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. We are East Coast buddies. We were just talking about that. Very nice. Okay. I always ask musicians this. How did you find your sound, and at what age did you start to realize I can do this?
A lot of spending time at the keyboard, a lot of time spending time at pen and pad. But I'll tell you, interesting, we were talking before, I went to Howard University in D.C.
Shout out.
I majored in musical theater.
Oh, really?
So, you know, the music program was on the 3rd floor, the theater program was on the 1st floor, and I had to go back and forth. I learned more about music on the 1st floor in theater than I learned on the 3rd floor.
I'm a musical theater.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
a jazz hands girl.
Jazz hands. So I think I found myself more in character development and designing.
Interesting.
You know, so leaving those theater classes and going back to my dorm room and sitting at all the equipment I brought to school with me, I think really helped me. And I think also, you know, there's a point where I had a lot of success and then it was quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
And in that quiet moment, now I had an opportunity to find out, what do I really want? And what does success mean? And I think that's really where I really found my sound and what I was supposed to be doing.
Introspection could be very helpful.
Of course.
Very helpful. Okay, your song Sweeter Than You, I want to get this right, was #1 on Sirius XM's Heart and Soul chart. How do you feel, just personally, to reach a kind of goal like that? Because we, as artists, manifest, right? We're like, we're going to get there. How did that feel for you?
It feels great. I mean, you know, it caught us off guard. I don't want to say caught us off guard. I did the song with a good friend of mine named Avery Sunshine, a great artist.
Great name.
But I would say, yeah, she's amazing. And, you know, but I'm 52, right? And I'm competing with people a lot younger, as well as people say, man, you've been in this business for 30-some years. Why are you still doing it? Well, clearly because I have something to say still.
Right.
And we're still seeing the results, and we're still having great concerts and stuff like that. So I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, you know? So I don't try to lean too heavy on like you're number one right now and this and that, because it sometimes even that can get in the way of like your next step. I try to stay very clear in understanding what I'm supposed to be doing.
Following your path.
Yeah.
That's important to anybody out there that's dealing with that, and you're just like, I want to get to here. Just stay in the present and move forward, and things will happen. What's your favorite way to perform? Are you like the studio? Are you like an intimate gathering, or do you like live music? What do you feel?
It's all of the above. I can really zone in different places and different environments. My wife will tell you, sometimes I go in the studio and I'm fully dressed, like put a suit on because I know this song needs that. But I've given publishing to people in the room because I wrote a song better because they were in the room.
Is that right?
Yeah. Like it's like, so if you need a community, if I'm doing a dance song and you're dancing the whole time and and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, this is crazy. Then it's like, hey man, we wrote this song together.
Wow.
We wrote this song together because, like I said, I've been in this business for, so long. I've seen it, so.
Symbiotically with
That's so it's
cool.
like, it's really finding the right thing. But live shows is also incredible. And, even here, which I don't get to Denver that much, but when I got on stage, I saw familiar faces. Oh, I know that person.
Isn't that great?
That's Kevin, that's T. Oh, wow. It was always great, so, and then also, the person in the back who doesn't know the songs, who's brand new, their girlfriend or somebody bought them, and then by the end of the show, you got them.
Totally.
That's a great feeling.
When I audition, I always look for the guy in the back, or girl, or woman, that isn't laughing, and I'm like, I'm going to get them to laugh.
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah.
We're very, very similar. Okay, you're not only a singer-songwriter, but you're an author. And I want to talk about the book. Tell me everything. How did that happen?
So I've dedicated my life to the art of combining words,
Oh, wow.
in all honesty,
Beautiful.
right? So I'm writing, if I'm not writing a song, I'm writing a poem. If I'm not writing a poem, I'm writing an essay. I'm writing letters to friends. But what I would tell you is that the book is called Beautifully All Over the Place, the same name as the album, but it really is a tuning device for life. So I took songwriting lessons and applied it to real life. So for example, if the song I'm about to sing is in the key of G, I can't sing in the key of F because they'll turn the channel. It will, So the same way is like, take the time to tune into the key the day is in, or that your wife or that your husband is in, or your kids are in, right? So it's an interesting book. It's fun parts. It's all over. And it's also an audio book that's super musical that's out right now as well.
I'm an audiobook person. And do you do the narration as well?
I did the narration.
Yeah.
And my 10-year-old son who's on the road with me, he's eating with his uncle right now. He did all the chapter 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he did that.
What's his name?
His name is Max.
Max, shout out to Max. Good job, buddy. That's amazing. Unbelievable. I can't wait to listen to it. Okay, your new tour, Beautifully All Over the Place.
Yes.
Okay, do you feel like you're all over the place? Or do you feel like you're settled? And what are you looking forward to most on the tour?
It's interesting because at a place where I'm in now, and I'll say in all transparency, the season I'm in, we're taking care of our kids and our parents.
Oh, wow,
and there's
that's
a lot of
so true.
highs and lows in that.
Yes.
And there's a lot of, but it's still an honor. I was talking to a guy at the airport the other day, just a quick story, and he was talking about his struggles with his dad.
Yeah.
And I said, even with those struggles, it's still an honor. It's still an honor to do it, right? And so Beautifully All Over the Place means that, some days we're winning, or some days I'm just looking for a win, right? The smallest thing, like my shirt is already ironed, I'm winning, right?
We're doing it well.
Winning, right?
Right.
So, but accepting the honor of the opportunity to create in whatever season I'm in, to walk and live in whatever season I'm in, to be able to take care of everyone, whatever season I'm in. And I think that's what Beautifully All Over the Place is. Like, it's not perfect in any form or fashion.
Water.
It's
water
all
logic.
over the place.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm honored, I'm grateful, I'm showing up 100%.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I lost my mother recently, and I'm always like, it is such an honor that you get to pick up the phone and call your mother.
Yeah,
you have no
yeah.
idea until they're gone. Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank
too,
you.
as
I
well.
appreciate
Yeah.
that, and I hope your dad does well.
Yeah, thank you.
We are very selfish here. We would like to hear you perform.
Yes.
So we're going to have you go to the stage and perform for us. While he gets ready, everybody, I want you to download music from Eric Roberson and get his book Beautifully All Over the Place, which, to be honest, we're all in. Like, everybody in life is all over the place.
Yeah.
For more on tour dates and, of course, other information, go to ericrobersonmusic.com. Now, here he is with the song Sweeter Than You. Take it away.
If I have 1/4 for the gum machine, hey, I'll let you have it, girl, 'cause you will bite it and give half to me. That's how I like it, girl, 'cause every chew, yeah, tastes better just because of you. Oh, there's nothing, that's sweeter than you. Looked all around, nothing sweeter than you. Inside and out, nothing sweeter than you. When it comes to good loving, baby, I just gotta let you know nothing sweeter than you. Made me feel good because nothing sweeter than you. I looked all around and let me tell you, when you make coffee in the morning time, yeah, don't need no sweet and low. Take my cup and sip on mine, yeah, 'cause it tastes so beautiful, 'cause every sip tastes better because of your lips. Oh, there's nothing, that's sweeter than you. Looked all around, nothing sweeter than you. Inside and out, nothing sweeter than you. When it comes to good loving, baby, I just gotta let you know nothing sweeter than you. Made me feel good because nothing sweeter than you. Sugar and honey, yeah, let me tell you. And no matter how early the alarm clock rings, sounds so sweet because of you it brings. Yeah, there's nothing, that's sweeter than you. Looked all around, nothing sweeter than you. Inside and out, nothing sweeter than you. When it comes to good loving, baby, I just gotta let you know nothing sweeter than you. Made me feel good because nothing sweeter than you. I looked all around and hey, now, say there's nothing sweeter than you. Inside and out, nothing sweeter than you. Ice cream is sweeter, baby. Sweeter than you. Let me tell you, said I don't know a single thing that is sweeter than you. Inside and out, nothing sweeter than you. I looked all around and hey, I looked all around and nothing is sweeter than you. Sweet potato pie, no. Sweeter than you. Apple pie, Alamo, don't even come close. Oh no. There's nothing sweeter than you, baby girl. Yeah, nothing sweeter. Sweeter than you. I looked all around and oh no, sweeter than you.
All right, everybody, Labor Day is about a week away, so it's go time, people. Go time. So level up your picnic menu for one last epic gathering of the summer. We have Keenan Pyden, the general manager at the Cherry Cricket Littleton. He is here with some wisdom. Hi, Keenan.
Hi, how are you doing?
Very, very excited because there's burgers amongst us. All right, before we even start grilling, do you have some hacks, tips, and tricks for us?
Yeah, hot grill, clean grill.
Okay.
Don't press your patty down as much as you want to.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been pressing a lot.
Pressing all the good stuff out.
Keep the juices.
Keep the juices.
That should be your slogan.
Yeah.
Keep the
Keep
juices.
the juices.
That's smart.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk toppings.
Okay.
You have a lot, but is there some that are like it's too much for you? And are there regional toppings?
Nothing's too much for me.
Good for you, Peter.
I love all of the varieties that you can do with us. We have a lot of different toppings at the Cherry Cricket. Regionally, you gotta try green chili on a burger once.
Nice.
Or roasted green chili strips.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. And they're regional toppings. Like that's very Colorado.
Very Colorado,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. Okay. Meat to topping ratio, can you just tell us, is it half and half?
I would go with half and half. Bigger patty means more toppings. So we have a 1/4 pound and a 1/2 pound burger. If you want to go crazy with your toppings, I recommend getting the 1/2 pound to have a nice vessel.
Yes,
Yeah.
a vessel,
Yeah.
surface area.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna make one right now.
Okay.
The audience knows I'm a little clumsy with food, but you're gonna help me out.
That's okay.
Okay, let's do it, Cricket.
All right, did you wash your hands? You put on your gloves?
Yeah, oh no.
Just
Are there-
kidding, I'm just kidding. I don't have gloves.
I got real scared.
All right, so get in there. This is a 1/2 pound burger on a brioche bun.
Okay.
You want to start with cheese probably, which is right here. You
Oh, I
got
like cheddar.
American- Yeah, okay.
Is
there
this
you
pepper
go.
jack?
That is pepper jack,
I'm gonna do 1 and 1, is that okay?
That's perfect.
And you know what's great is I'm lactose intolerant.
You know, we had an actor, I won't say his name on here, come into the downtown location one time and got every cheese that we have on the menu
just
on
did-
one burger.
Dude, that's too many cheese.
It was a lot.
That's a lot of cheese. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm doing 2, that's it.
Okay, there you go. Now, what do you like? We got green chili here. This is regular mac and cheese.
Oh my God.
Over here is angry mac and cheese.
Is that spicy?
Jalapenos and bacon.
Okay. I kind of
Peanut butter.
Shut up. People do that?
Do it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The wildest creation I've ever seen at
Yeah,
Cherry Cricket
what is it?
was peanut butter, jelly, pork belly,
I bet that'd
and
be good.
green chili strips.
Okay, that part makes me weirded out.
You know, I mean, I never judge.
Yeah, no, there's no judgment at the Cricket. We don't judge. Is there jelly? But you can order it.
Yeah, you can order
Okay,
it. Yeah.
okay.
We have raspberry and grape.
Oh, I'm a big raspberry fan. People who like grape, I don't trust very much.
I agree with
I
that.
apologize. Okay, now I want texture. Give me the crunch. What do we have?
All right, so you've got crispy fried poblano peppers right here. If you
Dang.
want some extra crunch, you got jalapeno cheddar Cheetos here.
Guys.
Those go on one of our award-winning burgers, the 983 Big Cheesy. Which
What
is
does 983 mean?
It's an area code. I think it was the newest Colorado area code. So we have the 303 that was a winner, the 720 that was a winner, and we had to do another one.
That's
so,
amazing. And
983.
getting the pattern. This is also the big one right behind us. That's the 973.
Oh, yeah.
983?
983, yeah.
983,
Yeah.
okay. In different area codes. Okay, I did that. And I like pickles.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, this is
That's
so
common.
weird. Now, what is that?
That's a chili relleno. So the 303 burger has a fried crispy chili relleno in it, smothered in pork green chili. Our pork green chili is amazing, by
it?
the way. If you haven't come in and tried it, yeah.
This is very Colorado.
Yeah, there
All right,
you go.
talking about this, let's talk sauces.
Okay. We have some good aiolis.
I like that.
We have a chipotle, a garlic aioli, citrus aioli, which goes on some fish tacos that we do.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yum.
yum. That's one of my favorites. Let's think. We've got a nice raspberry chili jam here on this burger.
Yum. I'm doing mac and cheese on this. I've never done that before.
Yep.
With peanut butter? Do people do this?
People do way weirder things than that.
Okay, I appreciate that. Makes me feel good. Okay, cream cheese you have here. So
Yep.
you guys have like the craziest toppings you can think of, and I'm sure
Yeah,
people
this
come
is
back and
just
get
like
that.
a fraction.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
and it's on the
overwhelming.
menu. You can.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're a bit split though. I want to get to this in the Coco Studio.
Okay.
A lot of us, the majority, want medium to medium rare.
Okay.
Some of us like well done.
Okay.
You got hit by the heart. Which one is better for the Cricket?
I'm a medium guy all the way.
Me too.
I think well done. Well done is okay. You
We're
know,
fine.
like if you need to do well done, you do it. Well done.
Well done.
But I'm a medium guy myself.
Okay.
Have you ever tried bison?
Yes, delicious.
Okay, so medium rare on the bison because it's a little leaner.
Okay, good to know.
So you lose a lot of fat and it dries out fast.
Okay, so medium rare on that?
Medium rare.
Medium rare, okay. My mother, who was anemic, used to get rare.
Yikes.
And then she had to sign a waiver. It was weird. Okay, so I got this weird burger. It's called the Tory.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
This is our new burger of the month next month.
With the peanut butter? I mean, I don't know, you guys. Okay, and also please write us in and say your favorite Cherry Cricket toppings because I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, one, it's not gonna be pretty, okay? Ready? It's not gonna be pretty. That's not bad at all.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
I'm getting a hint of the peanut butter.
There you
That's
go.
so good.
All right.
Y'all, trust me, that is good. Tag your step up for your Labor Day gathering with tips from Keenan, or let them do the cooking. The Cherry Cricket has 5 locations. Find the one near you at cherrycricket.com. I'm so sorry I'm chewing with my mouth open. Keenan, great job.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Now that we've got the burgers perfected, I'm gonna swallow. It's time to talk about sides. After the break, Christy Ross teaches us how to make her creamy avocado pasta salad. Yum. All right, I'm gonna have more of this. Ooh, it's good. It's good. Summer is winding down, and that means one last time for cookouts and potlucks. Get your salad bowls ready for this new tasty dish that's packed with taste and nutrition. I love when the two go together. Here's Christy Ross with her creamy avocado pasta salad. Yum.
Hi, I'm Christy Ross. From Memorial Day to Labor Day, side dishes are one of the tasty stars of summer gatherings. And when they're quick and easy, who could resist? Today, I'm making one that I think you'll love. Creamy avocado pasta salad. So I've cooked 1 pound of penne pasta in boiling salted water until it's al dente. And al dente means to the tooth. And so I'm going to transfer this while it's hot to a large bowl. And just mix that up a little bit to break it apart. Then I add in 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 large cloves of garlic that I have peeled and minced. And I stir this together just briefly. And then I have 2 large avocados that are very ripe and very soft. And this is really important because these are going to almost melt right into this pasta, and it's going to create a very creamy sauce. So I just finish running my knife through to make small cubes, and I add this in just like this to the pasta. And you want to do this while the pasta is still hot, or at least quite warm. And here's the rest of the avocado, so it's a total of 2, and they're all in little tiny cubes. Then just stir, 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 but gently, and this will almost melt and become like cream. The avocado is now very creamy. There are just little tiny pieces in here, and I like that. So I have about 1/4 cup of red onion that is peeled and diced, and 2 tablespoons of capers. Now the capers are going, and I did not rinse them, the capers are going to add a little bit of a saltiness to this, which I really like. Then I'm going to add in some arugula. This is about 2 to 3 cups of baby arugula, which is spicy, peppery, and also loaded with vitamins and fiber. So vitamins A, C, K, and even folate. So it's a really nutritious green to add to the salad. It's also going to give some nice texture, and so I'll have the very soft pasta, the little chewiness and pepperiness of the arugula, the saltiness of those capers. So there's lots going on in here, and the crunch from the red onion. So add in some salt, a little coarse sea salt, and some freshly ground pepper. And I'm using a pepper medley here because I like, again, lots of different flavors. If you use pepper medley instead of just black pepper, you're going to get all kinds of different nuances of flavor through the dish. So this is ready to plate. I've transferred the pasta salad to a pretty serving dish, and now I'm just going to garnish a little bit with some red onion. Beautiful rings there right in the center. and some Parmigiano Reggiano. And I'm just going to do some little shaves of the Parmesan on the salad. And you could do this right before you serve. So pretty. So pretty. I think this salad is going to be a hit at my summer gatherings. Get ready for summer with easy recipes your family and friends are going to love, like today's creamy avocado pasta salad. It's a tasty side dish for backyard barbecues, picnics, and family reunions. Take care, make some joy.
You can get all this recipe and all of Christy's recipes by going to ChristyRoss.com. You can also find all of her cookbooks there. Enjoy. We'll be right back. We are all about supporting local businesses and local artists here on KUSA. Earlier, we spoke with the artist in residence at Platform, Eric Roberson, along with Art Lab intern AJ. Take a look. What is Platform, Erica?
Platform is this incredible organization based here in Denver, Colorado that connects artists and youth together and brings them into these immersive residencies. And it usually culminates into an exhibition, which excitingly we are opening up this Friday with our big show.
This is huge for kids or teens, whatever, that want to go into that and they have the opportunity to expand. Unbelievable. Okay, what's the deal this summer?
So this summer, we have been working together over 8 weeks. We've been talking about memory, identity, and what it means, especially now, like in this technological age. And so we've been exploring it through a lot of analog art making practices, sculpture, printmaking, collage.
Hands-on kind of feeling.
Very hands-on.
Yeah, tactile.
Yeah, very tactile. So it's been really rewarding to see how their ideas around memory and identity have grown over the course of the summer.
And I'll say I'm a little addicted to the phone, so this is sort of what, I mean, it's bad, but I mean, we want to get back to that, right? Okay, what can we expect at the exhibit, and who came up with this idea?
So Future Archives is something that I have been thinking about. What are the things that we are creating as archives for ourselves, right? We have that, as you mentioned, the phone. We have these computers in our pockets. We're taking these photographs. We are bringing in digital media into like our spaces, and but what are the things that we really hold on to, even keepsakes or the objects that stay with us for years and years.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, so as far as like what you can expect from this exhibition, definitely a very diverse material, printmaking, a lot of sculpture, bright colors.
Mixed media kind of?
Mixed media, absolutely.
You have brought some so interesting, I'm really loving this yellow piece. Talk to me a little bit about what you brought.
Sure, absolutely. So this piece right here is actually copper as well as marine vinyl.
So this is vinyl right here?
It is, yes. And I mentioned marine vinyl specifically because it's used for the upholstery on boats. So it's resistant to salt, to the winds and UVs of the sea. On the other hand, we have copper that is actually very malleable and is very affected by specifically salt. So I have been working with the interns to use salt and vinegar, these domestic household items, to actually transform the metal itself. And I think it's really interesting playing with the juxtaposition of these bright, vibrant, resistant colors.
And the dichotomy of it doesn't move and it does move with the salt. That's fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's so interesting. I'm getting to the intern now. Hi, AJ. Hi. Talk to me about what you do, what you're part of, and pieces that you've made as well.
Yeah, so I just finished my internship at Platform. I graduated high school this past year, and
Mazel.
Thank you. And it circulates around high school students interested in arts of many different kinds, in social justice, in identity. This project with Erica over the summer has been unlike any other artist residency we've had. So it was really fascinating to work with iodized copper to print make, which a lot of interns had never done before. I made screen prints and linoleum cut prints, so like you're cutting away and then you print it. Yeah.
Right. Not well. Yeah.
And then another intern, Nelson, made this copper sculpture, which I didn't see his exact process, but it's definitely very elaborate.
Yeah.
Shows kind of the growth somewhat of a tree.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very cool. I'm looking forward to the exhibit.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. I'm so happy for you. Can y'all talk about this one? And it's almost like abstract expressionism a little bit. I don't want to get in the weeds, but talk to me about this. Is this another vinyl piece?
It is, yeah. So this is stretch vinyl over the canvas. What you'll find at the exhibition is a play on these very bright, bold pieces, along with these more intricate sculptural, like crystallized pieces as well. I have been dreaming about this specific shade of blue or turquoise.
It's very specific, yeah.
It is, it's very specific, and you can even see it on Nelson's tree down here. These gorgeous, like blue and deep indigo crystals that grow on this copper is something that I just find so stunning, but also quite interesting thinking about like the transformation that happens, like especially like materially with the copper. So that piece is, it exists as this, just a dichotomy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, something a little bit different.
And I know you can interpret, but there's a lot of like a sail, ocean, there's like a whole thing, and it's up to the person to see it, but it's like, I just like your mixed materials and colors.
Tori, I love that you just said that because I have not seen that in that piece.
Okay.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Working with those folds, I think that that's a really beautiful way to put it, right?
It's almost
I
like
see the
nautical
sail.
to me, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah.
The Future Archives exhibit is open until the 29th in the Art District on Santa Fe. Learn more at platform.org or call them 303-893-0791. You can also give them a follow on social media by searching @Platforum. More Coco after the break. Thanks for your company, Colorado, and for watching the #1 rated, longest running lifestyle show in all of Denver. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. And a big thanks to Eric Roberson for joining us in Studio B with his smooth sound. Go to Eric Roberson Music to catch him on tour or listen to his music.
I believe that I deserve to be happy. If you wanna know, well, you can just ask me. I'm smiling through the storm. I'm just waiting for it to pass me. Dancing in the rain, well, I do it gladly. Life's a stage, might as well perform. Fight through it all, fight through it all, fight through it all to get to your heaven. Wherever that may be, fight through it all, fight through it all, fight through it all to get to your heaven, yeah. Wherever that may be, some days your life is in a shadow. Current is too heavy to even paddle. Don't live all faith in a stream. No, you will get where you're going. Not every step is meant to be golden, but trust with they will lead. Fight through it all, fight through it all, fight through it all to get to your heaven, yeah. Wherever that may be, fight through it all, fight through it all, fight through it all to get to your heaven, yeah. Wherever that may be, yeah. Oh yeah.